Well, Jason, it's really good to say, first of all, for a launch day, we're stood in the sunshine at Brands Hatch. That's a bit of a novelty, isn't it?
Oh, it's delicious, isn't it? I mean, interesting enough, just I said to Adam and Dan said, mate, you guys are going to be working hard today in the sun.
They'll be worn out by lunchtime.
Well, we'll find out how much effort they put into their fitness over the winter, won't we? But no, it's great to be here.
Yeah.
Yes. What a turnout! I don't think Media Day's ever been like this before, has it?
Mr. Gow was telling me something like 10,000 applications for tickets.
I hear more than that.
Yeah.
Which is amazing.
More importantly, though,
I wonder why.
I wonder why. Do
eh?
you think you might be a factor in that? You've got it over the line, Jason. You've got the two cars here on Media Day. Plato Racing is on the calendar. It's been a journey of a lifetime in 5 months, hasn't it?
Yeah, that's an understatement. Yeah, it's been brilliant. I'm very fortunate in that I've got a brilliant team of people around me that have made it happen. And it's been traditional graft.
Yeah.
Brilliant partners, and also brilliant that we've got Cataclean on as a title sponsor. This wouldn't have been possible without their financial support and their guidance and their help. But yeah, it's a really lovely feeling and I can feel the stress starting to leave me a little bit. It's been very stressful. Because we spent just an extraordinary amount of money, but I think you can see where that investment has gone. It's gone in the cars, it's gone in the way we look, it's gone in the design. I mean, you won't be able to see under our chassis yet because we're not allowing anyone to. But if you were fortunate enough to see, you go, oh, right, I get this.
Yeah.
But everything has been thought about and designed. And the simple fact is we've done it in just over 5 months is extraordinary because we didn't have a bank account until mid-August.
I mean, Dan Rowbottom was saying to me, because I said, look, the cars look nice, but sort of what they look like is only part of the deal. It's what goes on under the bonnet and how the chassis is put together and how the car's built. He was saying that it's built as it should be. The attention to detail inside the chassis, the powertrain, everything is just incredible.
Yeah, I mean, it's the finest BTCC car that's ever been built. I mean, even if you think about Super Touring Car days, this has been built to a better standard than those.
What's been the biggest challenge then, Jason?
Getting the money together. Okay. We're in very difficult times as a species, as a human race, and there's problems all around the world. And the first thing which gets cut, or which people are reluctant to spend, is on marketing spend. And of course, this going motor racing doesn't sit at the top of that marketing mix with companies. So we're still having great conversations with people, but people are just very nervous about spending big chunks of money at the moment. So we've got to, we're working, we're pressing on ahead. We need to find some more funding, but we're here. I think our cars are going to be quick. In fact, I know our cars are going to be quick because they've been designed correctly. Yeah. So all of the money so far has gone in creating and designing, building, setting the team up. It's very lumpy at the front end because we had nothing. In August we had an empty workshop. No nothing. No tools, no tapes, no pipes, no clips, no nuts and bolts. I mean, nothing. And it takes a lot to build that up very quickly. Yeah. And I'm really proud of what everybody's done. I mean, it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing.
Last year at Silverstone, we chatted when you were being open and honest about some of the struggles that you'd had, and I remember asking you the question when you said, look, I'm coming back with something, my team, and I remember asking you the question, if motor racing and all that caused you some of those problems, why come back in? and your answer was you needed to get back in, you needed to do it. I mean, given the 5 months of stress that you had, is being on track now in the sunshine at Brands Hatch, looking ahead to the start of the season, has it been worth it?
Oh, without a doubt, yeah. I mean, honestly, this project saved me from killing myself. And I tried twice. Terrible to admit that. But I'm not ashamed about it. It's just the way it was. The perfect storm hit me. And there was four things which hit at the same time. But one of the things I didn't really appreciate is, I'd been operating as a professional racing driver for all of my adult life. Very lucky to have done that. And you know me for a long time. The intensity which is with you 24 hours a day. Well, that's nonsense, isn't it? Because you sleep, but there's still intensity when you're sleeping. But every waking hour, there's an intensity. And when that stops, and the competitive arena which you operate in disappears, even though you thought about it, when it happens, it's quite something. So, I'm now back in. I've got lots of people up and down the paddock. I know we've got some good friends here, but I'm in somewhere where I understand, and I love the intensity which I've got back again. And the intensity is different now than it was when I'm in the car. But I'm kind of feeling I'm in the car with my guys. That sounds a bit deep. But for the first time ever, I want another driver to win. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So what do you want the fans to think of and say about you and the team? Well, because there's been a lot of stuff on social media about you coming back into the BTCC in this new sort of new role. So what do you want the fans to say about you? What's your tagline to them?
Well, I don't really have a tagline for them. I've been very fortunate in my career that probably the way I am and my driving style, that I had lots of fans, and I really appreciate their support. But I guess the bigger message is, do you know what? When I started to tell people how ill I became mentally, everyone just was shocked. They went, "No, that can't be." Well, guess what? It can be, and now I've realised, it's okay to be a bit messed up. It's okay not to be okay. It happens to everybody. But what isn't okay, it simply isn't okay. It's not okay not to do something about it. And one of the best things, my great pal Ross Brawn really helped me out, and was talking about it with a few people, and I guess that would be my advice to if my story can help other people, and life's bloody tough at the minute for everybody, really very, very tough. Arguably it's going to get tougher. Like I said, it's okay to be wonky. Just talk to people about it, and do you know what? I've come back from being in a terrible place, and here we are at Brands in the sunshine. I've got 2 race trucks, 2 race cars. It took 5.5 months of effort with a great bunch of people around me, and look what you can do. Yeah. Look what you can do. So I guess I want everybody in the paddock, everyone that's looking at us, to maybe get a bit of inspiration from that.
Yeah. Just finally, a prediction. How long till the first podium? How many races in to the first podium?
I think it will come in on the first event. I really genuinely do. And that's not me being me normal where I'll, pot stuff up. I do genuinely believe it. I think we've got an amazing race car. I'd love to show you around it, but I'm not going to because there's some really special things in there. I genuinely think, not just because what we've designed and built, but also the feeling amongst everybody in the team. Everybody's super motivated. They're loving it. They love being involved in this project, and they're all putting in an amazing amount of work. And do you know what? It's not rocket science. You just got to do your prep. Spend the money in the right areas, get the right people around you, plug in great drivers, and let's have a great time, and the wins will come. I'm sure they will.
Good to see you back, Jason. Have a great season.
Thanks very much, Steve.